You don't want to be normal. No one's gonna respect you if you're regular. You have to be unique to get unique results. I wouldn't be surprised if most of you deserve to have a bad future. Most people do. The habits and the stuff that they do during the day is not helping their future. And to be honest, unnoticed habits and actions are one of the main big killers of your future. You don't even realize that you do them throughout the day. You think it's just normal, or you forget about it in like 5 minutes. Almost half of your life is on autopilot, and most people don't even notice. About 40 to 50% of what you do daily is habits, unconscious decisions. That means your life direction is shaped more by small repetitive actions than big goals. And tiny habits shape your identity. To be honest, I was probably at the same place you are, not doing much, in between productive and not productive. I used to play video games so much. I was like a top tier gamer. I used to play like 6 hours a day, non-stop, right after school. And that affected my future. It just still would affect my future even if I changed, which I did. And that change also affected my future, but differently. And all these little votes have such a big effect on your future. One vote can change the whole direction of the path you're going down. For example, skipping the gym is a vote for laziness, and reading scripture daily is a vote for spiritual strength. And to be honest, I think if a kid like me could change into the guy I am now, you can 100% do the same. Most of the things I've said in this video are valuable, but this value is useless if you don't know how to use it. So I'm going to help you and show you how you can change your future for the good. Key 1. Identity shift. You can't change without your identity changing. Your identity is the foundation of how you think and how you do things. Identity is usually changed by mental proof. If you read a book, you're a reader. If you go to the gym and exercise, you can change your identity to an athlete. You can't change your identity without proof. But even identity is useless without trust, which brings us to our second key point. Build self-trust. Self-trust usually comes from repetition of kept promises to yourself. If you promise that you're going to make your bed and you make it, it builds a mental trust in your brain. This is how self-trust is built, and it compounds fast. But same the other way around. If you make promises that you don't keep, empty promises, your brain believes that you won't do anything that you promised to do. If you promise to go to the gym and you don't go, your brain gets trained to not listen to your promises. And if you're intimidated by all these things, I want you to know, in key 3, everything is possible on a long enough timeline. I don't know if you understand this, but the only way you fail is if you quit. And if you don't quit, it's impossible to fail. It's literally, you can't fail. That's why on a long enough timeline, you're guaranteed to win. You're guaranteed. There's no way you can fail if you don't quit. But still, with that said, it does not mean that you don't try, even if it's possible in a long enough timeline and it's impossible to fail. But staying still is failing. Staying still is going backwards. If you're not improving, what are you doing? And bro, God has so many things in store for you, and you put it off. You put it off to the next day. All those things that you don't want to do, you're just being lazy.